to talk about that today. I was actually going to start my live while I was coloring my hair, but I was in the bathroom and I didn't have, look at this little alfalfa sprout, didn't have a lot of room in my bathroom to set up the phone and the tripod and blah, blah, blah. So I want to talk about why I'm coloring my hair, and I want to talk about mental health. And I think that's important. And you're going to see how the two, me coloring my hair and mental health, go hand in hand. So happy Friday night. My name is Eva. This is Real Life Over 60. We talk about real talk, everything over 60, beauty, aging, anti-aging, health and wellness, fitness. We do it all here. Everything that has to deal with life over 60. So why did Eva color her hair? So first of all, I I'm I've been going on, this is 6 months where I haven't colored my hair. I've been letting my gray grow out. If you've been following me for a while, you know I made the decision to go gray, and I was trying to grow it out. And for the most part, like there were some days where I was like, yeah, it's okay. I'm okay with it. Didn't really matter. Didn't really bother me too much. Didn't really think about it too much. Tried to not pay too much attention to it as I, was working on my business and doing stuff here in the little town that I live in, feeding dogs, volunteering and all that stuff. Never really focused too much on the fact that my roots, which were white, they're getting pretty long. A few things, I want to touch upon a few things here. So in the last little while, probably, I'm going to say like in the last 3 weeks to a month, I've noticed that I couldn't wear my hair down because the way my grays was growing out and my hair is really, really curly, it just didn't look right. So I had to always wear my hair in a ponytail. My hair was always in a ponytail all the time, every day, day in, day out. I would, even after I washed my hair, and blow dried it, I would still have to put it up in a ponytail because it just didn't look good down. So I noticed so in the last little while, I noticed, I'm like, my hair's in a ponytail every fucking day. Like this is getting annoying. And I realized that because of the gray, the way the gray was growing in. Hi, Amanda. I just couldn't wear it down, and that was kind of really annoying me and kind of pissing me off a little bit because I love my hair. If there's anything that I love about me, it's my hair, and I am a hairstylist to the bone, to the core. I will die a hairstylist, and I'm all about hair, and I love my hair. And for me to have to wear my hair in a ponytail all the time was depressing. So that was issue number one that I was running into. The second issue that I was running into was that when I looked at myself in the mirror with these, because my hair is always pulled back, so all I see was this big band of silver white. I really wasn't comfortable. Thanks. I really wasn't comfortable with the image that was staring back at me. Like I didn't like it. It wasn't, you know how some women, and I'm not, kudos to all you women. I'm a hairdresser. Kudos to all you women who are going gray and embracing it and think it's beautiful and it's stunning. I'm not one of those women. I tried for 5 months. How long? 5, 6 months. I tried. I really tried, and I thought, I just cannot. I cannot do this. I just can't. It wasn't making me happy. Every time I looked in the mirror, I was getting more depressed every day. And for me, I think the most important thing for me is my mental health. Like I'm not all rainbows and lollipops every day. Like I try hard to do the things that bring me joy. My work brings me joy. Doing videos and connecting with all of you brings me joy. I love being on the video doing, haven't colored my hair yet. It's gotten so, oh yeah, I tried pot. So yeah, these are the things that bring me joy, and I try to. And I'm not saying that I don't have stress in my life. I have stress in my life because my work is stressful. I don't only just create videos. I have to write. I'm a blogger. I have a website. Like I have a lot of irons in the fire, and I have to keep that wheel going to pay my rent, to buy food, to support my life here. Like I have to work all the time because my videos, like being on YouTube, I don't make a shit ton of money on YouTube right now. I'm monetized, but I don't really make a lot of money on it. So I have to do other work to pay my bills. So do have stress in my life. Like my life isn't all, oh, look at Eva's life. It's perfect. And she's got such a great life and everything's wonderful. Not really. I have stress. My mental health has been taking a little bit of a shit kicking lately. Um, I've been having more down days than up days, which kind of, I don't want to say it concerns me. It doesn't frighten me, but it concerns me because I'm a very, happy, upbeat, optimistic, blow sunshine kind of person in the last little while. I haven't been, and my mental health has been taking a decline. And I know, when I look at myself in the mirror and I got my hair in a ponytail and I got this big fucking band of white, it just made me sad. And I thought, I can't do this anymore. Like this look, like this. And a lot of women are like, oh, look at me, I'm growing up my hair and yay me and I can do this. And we have, a whole team of women who also grew up their gray and they're supporting you. I'm not that woman. It doesn't make me happy. I don't want to be, I'm not a cheerleader. I can't be that, yeah, yeah, go girl and look at you and your hair looks awesome. No, I can't do that anymore. That's not who I am. I'm not going to pretend it's fucking awesome because for me, it's not awesome. For me, it was really hurting my mental health. I'm not happy with the gray coming in. I don't like looking at myself in the mirror. It makes me sad. Like it makes me sad to look at myself in the mirror every day and to see this big band of white. And I thought, I can't fucking do this anymore. Like I can't pretend to be this, look at me, I'm going gray and life is great and I think this is wonderful. It's not. It's not wonderful. I don't want to go gray anymore. It sucks and I hate it and I just couldn't do it anymore. And I thought, you know what? So I actually bought color like 3 days ago. I bought it quite a while ago. I've just been so busy. I haven't had time to color my hair. And my sister keeps asking me, she says, did you color your hair yet? Did you color your hair yet? I'm like, no, I just been too busy. And tonight I thought, you know what? I'm coloring my hair tonight. I put on a big pot of soup. I got it in a slow cooker so it'll be ready for tomorrow. And I slept in today a little bit, so I'll be up for a little while. I thought today's a perfect day night to color my hair. It's Friday night. I have no hot plans, so I thought, it's time. And I'll tell you, so when I was getting my hair ready and parting it and applying the color, it just felt so good. Like it felt so good to slather on that cold chemical shitstorm on my hair, because that's exactly what it is, and I don't really care. It felt so good to feel that cold, goopy stuff on my scalp. I loved it. I absolutely loved it, and I don't regret one brush of it. I don't regret one bit. I just want to address Pat. I haven't colored your hair because it's gotten so thin. I'm scared the coloring might make it fall out. So your hair is not going to fall out because I am a former hair, well, I'm a hairdresser, so I'll tell you, your hair is not going to fall out if you color it because it's fine and thin. It's not going to fall out. If you are concerned about that, I will tell you, if you are concerned about that, and I can understand that concern, you can get colored mousse. And colored mousse basically does the same thing, or you can even get like a colored gloss for your hair. There are colored shampoos. There's all kinds of things, Pat, that you can use that aren't chemical shitstorms. Like, I mean, permanent color it's just chemicals. But there are more gentler products you can use, Pat. And I would actually recommend going to a salon and talking to a professional at the salon and see what she recommends, because there's shampoo, there's colored mousse, there's colored gloss. The colored glosses are I think they're like I want to say semi-permanent, or or a demi gloss. So it washes out, but yeah, it stays in for like the demis and the semis stay in for like, I mean, they come out every time you wash your hair, they come out. It fades, every time you do that, but they just don't stain your hair permanently, and they're not chemicals. Oh, I got color all over my hands. So yeah, I would recommend that, because I understand your concern about having fine thin hair and not wanting to color it. That's perfectly understandable. So look into those kind of products, even as a pick me up to make you feel me. I don't know if that's going to make you feel better or not. I don't know, but I'll tell you right now, having this goopy shit in my hair makes me feel good. And that sounds like crazy or whatever, but I don't care. Like, this makes me feel good, and I'm happy that I finally have color in my hair again. Now, so I am going to be 63 this year, and that raises the question, okay, so when will I stop coloring my hair, like, for good? I don't know. I honestly don't know. And I thought about that when I was putting color in my hair. I thought about that. I thought, okay, Eva, like, so when are you, like, you're going to have to stop eventually. And then I thought, why do I have to stop? Because I'll tell you, as a hairdresser and being in the industry for 25 years, I mean, I was coloring ladies' hair. They were like in their 80s. So who says I have to stop coloring my hair? Maybe I'll color my hair till the day I die. I don't really know. Right now, all I know is that I don't want to, I can't grow it out. I tried. It's killing my mental health, and I can't do it. It was making me sad, and I don't need any more shit to make me sad. I just don't. And so this is where, and so the title of the live is that your mental health is really important. And as much as I'm 6 months in. I mean, I had 4 inches of roots. So, I was trying really hard to, just push through it, Eva. You can do this, keep going. And I thought, no, I can't. I have to pay attention to my mental health. And I think that's important for you, for whatever you're going through. If you're going through anything, maybe you're not, I don't know. But I just wanted to share this little bit of advice, if you will. And then I have a timer set for my color, so I'm going to have to go pretty soon. But if you feel like, let's say you're going through something right now, and so I'm of the mindset that we are here for joy. We are here for crazy, ridiculous joy, and anything that doesn't bring us joy, we need to cut out of our lives. Like, if there's something that isn't bringing you joy and is making you sad, you need to get that out. You need to get it out of your life. You need to dump it out of your life. If it's the city you live in, if it's your job, if it's your spouse, if it's your friend, whatever it is that's in your life that isn't bringing you joy, that's causing your mental health or your happiness, you're paying that price, then you need to cut that out of your life. You need to eliminate it, reduce it, get rid of it, dump it, ditch it. I don't know what you got to do with it. Change it, switch it, whatever. And I think too many people, and this is what happened with me, I think too many people go, okay, so I was in a really shitty relationship. I'm going to tell you my personal story. I was in a really shitty relationship for almost 8 years. It was a toxic, it was horrible. I have something in my eye. It was a horrible relationship. And in the last 2 or 3 years of this relationship, I was trying to figure out, oh, thank you so much. Hang on, I have to, Wiggy, thanks, Wiggy. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I love you. Thank you so much. That almost made me cry. In this relationship, the last 3 years, I was planning my escape. How am I going to get out of this relationship? How am I going to leave? And in that time, it's important you understand, in that time, I had to close my salon. I had a salon. I had to close my salon. I declared bankruptcy. I had no money. I had nothing, and I was being verbally beaten down in this relationship. He was a bully. I mean, my life was an absolute fucking disaster. And the last 3 years of relationship, I thought, how am I going to leave? I don't have any money. I just declared bankruptcy. I don't have I was trying to get by on the few salon clients that I still had. They were coming to my house. I was doing hair in my home. And I just couldn't figure, how am I going to do this? I have to leave him. I can't do this. I mean, I was a shell of a human being, and my life was a complete disaster. And my mental health was down the drain. And finally, one day, I thought, you know what? I don't know. I don't have any answers. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I know for sure I have to leave this guy. I have got to get out of here because I'm going to kill myself. If I stay here any longer, I'm going to swallow a bunch of pills and go to sleep because I can't do this anymore. It was horrible, horrible. Now I had no money. I had nothing, right? I had nothing. And I thought, no, I gotta go. My mental health is so fragile right now. And I know right now that if I want to live and I want to survive and I want to be happy, I have to get out of here. I have to leave. And with my clothes on my back, my car, and my canary, that's all I left with. My clothes, my car, and my canary, the 3 C's. That's so funny. I left. And I'll tell you, when I left, the universe opened the floodgates and said, well, it's about time you left that guy. Have we got a surprise for you? And my entire life unfolded in magical ways that you can't even imagine. And the reason why I'm telling you that is because there was a time when in this relationship where I thought my mental health is so beaten down, I can't do this. I cannot do this for another day. And I took a leap of faith and I jumped and the universe opened up for me. So you need to, and a lot of us go, you know, we're in situations, we're in relationships, we're in jobs, we're in whatever. So you have to remember, I left the relationship, I left my job, and I left my country. 3 things. I left those 3 things because none of them were bringing me joy. I hated my job, I hated where I lived, and I hated that relationship. And they were all damaging my mental health. And I left all 3 and created a life that I love. And I think it's important. The reason why I'm telling you this is I think it's important because so many of us put our mental health on the back burner. No, I can't do this. No, I can't leave. No, I can't move. No, I can't change. No, I can't. Well, yes, you can. I just want to tell you that yes, you can. And it's important for you to, and it's hard. And I think the reason why we say I can't is because we're scared. You don't think I was scared leaving that relationship? I had nothing when I left that relationship. I didn't have 2 cents to rub together. I just declared bankruptcy. I didn't have an apartment. I had no belongings, a car, my clothes, and a canary, a 12-year-old canary. That's all I had. I had nothing, and I had to leave. You don't think I was scared? Fuck yeah, I was scared. Of course I was scared. And then when it came time for me to reinvent myself, leave my job and leave my country, you don't think I was scared to leave my country? Of course I was scared. I was terrified. But I knew that if I wanted to be happy, if I wanted to have joy in my life, I needed to be brave and I needed to do the things that were going to bring me joy. And I needed to stop saying I can't because I knew that somebody somewhere out in the world is doing what I want to do. They're already doing it. So why can't I? Somebody out there in the world has already done everything that I want to do. So why can't I do it? And I want you to think about that. If you are frustrated, sad, whatever the case may be, there is somebody somewhere right now who's doing something and bringing them joy, and it's that something, the same something that you want to do. So I think I want you to, I have to go pretty soon because my timer's going to go off. So I wanted to share that with you, that you need to protect your mental health, and especially as we get older, I'm going to tell you this right now, especially as we get older, depression in older adults is a thing. Older adults become depressed because they do not take care of their mental health. They isolate themselves. They don't take care of their physical health. And when you don't take care of your physical health, I'm going to tell you something right now. Your physical health and your mental health work together. They two go hand in hand. So if you're not taking care of your physical health, and that is eating properly, exercising, and I'm not saying exercise like you got to go to the gym or run on a treadmill for 5 miles and go in the gym and lift weights. Yoga, chair yoga, do some light, go for a walk for 15 minutes every day. All of that is exercising. Your physical health and your mental health go hand in hand, and you can't have one without the other. You have got to take care of them both. And when you don't, then the decline starts. And if you don't nip whatever you got going on, if you don't nip that in the bud, if you don't get it right now, it is going to start going like this. And so is your health, physical, mental, and all. And I don't want that to happen to you. The only reason why I'm telling you this is because I don't want that to happen to you. I love you guys, and I want you guys to live, moving into your 60s. I want you to be strong and healthy and happy and have purpose and have joy. And I don't want you to be one of those older adults that get depressed and sad and have no reason to live. That's not aging nicely. That's just like waiting for your demise, and you don't do that, because here I am at 62. Yeah, I have to think about that. I'll be 63 next month, actually. And I might have another 30 more years left of me. 30 years. That's a long effing time. 30 years? Like I could have 30 really good, healthy, strong more years left of me. And the thought of that kind of makes me excited. Like I want to go in. I mean, I know I'm not going to be, healthy and strong and full of piss and vinegar, for the rest of my life, but I might be. And it could happen if I take care of myself. And that could happen for you too, if you take care of yourself. So, oh, here comes one of my cats. So, hi, pretty girl. So I want you to, if there's something going on in your life right now, I want you to start, like, nip it in the butt. And I want you, starting today, I want you to put your mental health and your physical health above everything else. Because those are the two most important things. And you're important too. Like, you need to put yourself above everything and everybody. You are number one. Number one. Hands down. Hello, hi. I'm sorry. I know there's a bunch of messages and I haven't really. Hi, everybody. So you're number one. Put yourself first. Take care of you. And see, this is, for those of you that are just joining, sorry I missed all your comments. I can't address the comments when I'm live because then I get all discombobulated and then I forget what I'm talking about. So I'm not ignoring you. I just can't do both. I'm not really good at multitasking. See, already. Oh, right. So I came on here, for those of you who are just saying, I'm coloring my hair tonight. I've been growing out my roots, and today I decided that I can't grow out my roots anymore. It makes me sad, and my mental health is very important, and the gray does not make me happy. It makes me sad, and I'm coloring my hair, and that's all. And I'm being honest and vulnerable because I can't do this any other way. I cannot come on here and do a live any other way than being 100% honest and being real with you guys, because you guys don't need any fluffy, Botoxed up babe on here going, oh, you need to do this and do that. No, there's no Botox here, and obviously there's no more gray roots here. Sorry, my cat wants to kind of get in on all this. So We're just being real here. And this is, and that's one of the reasons why I changed the name. Oh, sorry, bright lights. Changed the name of the channel, Real Life Over 60, because this is real life. This is real talk and real life over 60. And I feel like there's a whole bunch of us 60s babies that we need somebody who gets us, like who understands us. We grew up in the 70s, we were teenagers in the 70s and 80s. And we need that person, that real sort of rock metalhead, inked up person from then, to tell us to talk real shit. So this is, it's real stuff here. It's just all real stuff. And I think that's important. I think it's important to have somebody to connect with who understands and who gets you. And I like that I can come on here and be real and tell you exactly what's going on and tell you exactly how I feel, the shit that I'm doing, the stuff that makes me happy, stuff that doesn't make me happy. I can't do this any other way than being real. And I love coming on here and knowing that I can come on here and be real and say, hey, you know what, guys? I tried growing up my gray. I tried to be brave. I tried to go, yay, Eva, you can do this. Look at you. You look awesome. And I can't. I just can't anymore. I don't like it, and I stopped. And that's the end of that. So anyway, I have to go. My timer is going to go off, and I have to go pretty soon. So I just wanted to come on here and let you know that it's important to take care of your mental health, and I want you to do that. I actually, what's a really good, here's something that you guys can do, because it's Friday night, and here's something you guys can do tonight or throughout the weekend, is I want you to write out 5 things. If you don't have 5, 2, 3, however many you can, I want you to write out some things that you have in your life right now that don't bring you joy, that make you miserable, that make you unhappy, that are fucking with your mental health. 5 things. And it could be your neighbor, it could be your job, it could be your husband or your wife. I don't care what it is. It's none of my business. But I want you to write out 5. Thanks, Wiggy. Thank you so much. I want you to write out 5 things in your life that are disturbing your mental health. That's what I want you to do. I'm giving you homework for the weekend. What's up with that? And I want you to make a plan. How can I eliminate these 5 things out of my life? How can I turn them around? Or how can I make these 5 things, whatever they are, how can I find the joy in them? How can I either find the joy in them or eliminate them from my life? That's what I want you to do. That's your homework. Did you think I was going to come on here and give you homework? I didn't think so, but here we are. So I want you to do 5 things. And I want you to be honest with yourself. Pardon me. I want you to be real and honest and go, oh yeah, it is my husband. He is a jerk. I'm not happy. It is my wife. I don't like her. She's a nagging old cow. Whatever. Be honest. And try to find a solution to the 5 things that aren't making you happy anymore. Find a solution to them. How can I fix this so that I can find the joy in it? That's your homework. I gotta go. Thanks for being here, you guys. So next time you see me, actually, pardon me, when I do my video on Sunday, I won't have roots. And I'm pretty effing happy about that. Really, I am. I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Wiggy, thank you so much again. I always appreciate you. Thank you, all of you. I love you. I hope you all have an amazing weekend. Thanks, Pat. Sweet dreams to you too. And then don't forget, so I'm uploading my long form Sunday. And Sunday I'm talking about supplements. And I'll say anti-aging supplements, though I don't like the term anti-aging. So we're talking about supplements. I'm talking about the supplements that I take. And we're going to talk about some of the supplements that are good for people over, let's just say 55, but we'll say 60. The supplements that we take for brain health, bone health, and all that stuff. So that's what the video is about this Sunday. It's supplements. So don't forget to click the notification bell so you know when I upload that video. And then you also know when I come on live, because I've been doing some really random lives lately. And they've been kind of fun. So anyway, I love you guys. I will catch y'all back here. I'll catch y'all back here next time I go live, and I have no idea when that's going to be. Usually they're Fridays. We'll just stick with that. I love you guys. Gotta go. Bye for now.